Hi everyone, I'm Nathan and this is Sweetie. We are back for another, where are you going? We are back for another, yes, thank you, video. We're going to do another Nate's 8. But first I'm going to tell you Sweetie's secret origin. A year or so ago, I think it was a year last February, we had Snowmageddon where it got down into negative degrees here in Texas. It was really, really cold. Anyway, this cat came around and was freezing to death. So we just brought her in. She doesn't like people to pick her up, but since she was freezing to death, she let us pick her up and bring her in that one time. So this is our Snowmageddon cat. And there she goes. And I wish she would sit down, but that's fine. We're going to keep going with Cat. And, of course, my nephew got to name her because I think that's the rule. And I think that's the rule that the youngest person in the house gets to name people. Gets to name the animals. Maybe also people. I don't know. Definitely the animals, though. Where are we at? Okay, mid-year look back. We're doing a mid-year look back at one of my early Nate's 8s, which is games and expansions that I anticipated back in January. How do I feel about them now? I've got to tell you, updated feeling videos are awesome. We got honorable mentions because I don't know, getting things narrowed down to 8 is hard. And the first honorable mention, let's see if I can get a photo up on my phone here, is It's a Wonderful Kingdom. We all know the It's a Wonderful Kingdom story by now. I should just tell it again. Here it is. Here's a picture of it on my old phone. Here it is. It's a Wonderful Kingdom. We all know the story. It's a sequel, I guess we'll call it a sequel to It's a Wonderful World, which I played 30-ish times last year, and then suddenly stopped caring. Haven't played it since. I tried to kickstart it, and at the last minute my credit card said, "No." And I tried to kickstart it at the last minute, and my credit card said, "No." And before I could get to PayPal, try and use PayPal to pay for the Kickstarter expired. And that's an important lesson about not waiting till the last minute. So I don't have it. The Kickstarter did fulfill. Yeah, it looks like the Kickstarter's delivered. And right now there's a very optimistic shelf date for your friendly local game stores for retail of August. So it'll probably be out there and there'll be more reviews and I can think about it if I'd really like it. So that's an honorable mention. It's not in the top 8. We can't discuss that in a Nate's 8 video. The other honorable mention, of course, with a street date in October, I just talked to the creator and he said October on the Facebook, is, of course, it's CoreQuest. I love CoreQuest. CoreQuest is so cute and nice and sweet. And it's really wonderful, and the artwork is drawn by little kids, and I don't know if the artwork's done by little kids or not, but it's awesome. And I certainly will buy it when it comes out to retail, which last I heard was October, but if you're going to Gen Con, it should be at Gen Con. Maybe I should see if my friends going to Gen Con can pick me up a copy of CoreQuest. I don't know. That's a good idea, but it is only on the honorable mention. It's not in Nate's 8. So, I don't know, man. Let's go with the actual 8. Number 8. We're going from 8 to 1, with 8 being, I guess, the least anticipated. Maybe possibly the one I thought of first. Of course, I'm still playing paperback on my phone in app form. It's a word building game where you build the words and then you use the money you get from building the words to buy more cards. And you can also buy point cards to get points, but they kind of clog your deck a little bit. They're kind of useful, but they clog your deck. And there's going to be a successor to that, a spiritual successor or sequel. I'm just going to call everything sequels now. There's going to be a sequel to that. There's a lot of sequels on this list. It's called Paperback Adventures. It's apparently a solo game. Maybe it's not a solo game. It just has a solo mode. It says solo over there on the left side. I think that's the left side. It says solo, so maybe. I don't know a whole ton about it. I totally missed the Kickstarter, or I was done with Kickstarter by that time. I don't think so. It's still on pre-order at the website. The website says June, and the Kickstarter hasn't fulfilled anyway, so there's no rush on this one. There is a new app, though. Paperback Volume 2. Paperback Volume 2, it's still pretty, based on the reviews, the feedback, it's still pretty buggy, so we're not going to be in a big rush to download that paperback. I'll just play the original paperback Volume 1 for a little while. See if any of those bugs get ironed out. Number 7 should be right on schedule. It is Wayfarers of the South something or other. I did not take a photo of this. Well, that's very sloppy of me. Sloppy. Anyway, it's Wayfarers of the South Tigris, the new Garphill games, in the tradition of the North Sea and the North Sea trilogy and the West Kingdom trilogy, both of which I liked a little bit. I really loved the West Kingdom trilogy for a while there, and then I just got cold on it. I don't know why. And let's see if I can type while I talk. I cannot. And so I did not kickstart it, and I'm decently sure it was after I stopped. I'm decently certain it was after I stopped going to Kickstarter. But here's Wayfarers. Every Garphill game that I know of from the West Kingdom and the North Sea, at least definitely from the West Kingdom, has come out in November. So, presumably it's on schedule for November. That's Wayfarers. At which point I'll think about it and listen to reviews and stuff and see how I feel. I don't know, I went really cold on the West Kingdom trilogy really suddenly, though. Probably I got tired of losing. Always losing. Number 6 is Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe by CMON. Masters of the Universe. I got the base game only in the Kickstarter. So, we will wait for that to come out. It should conceivably be on schedule. I don't know if I wrote down. Yes, October. Conceivably, this will be out in October. And then I'll finally play my special team, which will be Sorceress, sit over there, Sorceress, and Man-at-Arms, nope, Many Faces, gotta have Many Faces, he has Many Faces, and Orko. I don't have an action figure for Orko is expensive, don't have one, and so that'll come out, and I'll play it, presumably. Number 5 is Frosthaven. Did I get a picture of Frosthaven? This is my backup old phone that was very, very hard to get me to separate myself from. That I'm using to show all these pictures because I have no post-production graphical capabilities. Nothing. Still nothing. I think I'd try at some point, but anyway. Frosthaven is super, super, super late. I'll probably play it. But right now, if it were canceled and they said, nope, game's canceled, here's your money back, I would be like, oh well, that's a shame. Nothing of value would be lost, I guess. But it'll be here, and it's super late, who knows. Probably, if I was making another Nate's 8, I would not put it on there. I'd probably put Core Quest on there in its place. Anyway, off to number 4, the big 4. Number 4 was Canvas Reflections. Canvas Reflections came in. The Kickstarter delivered to many people on time. For me, it was about a week late. Still counts as late, but that's really, really impressive for Kickstarter to be able to estimate the shipping date to within a week. That is not bad. I don't know why I haven't played this yet. It's here. I love the way I feel when I played it in the past. The AI, playing against the AI, not very compelling, but I love the way I felt about it, so I'm not sure why I haven't played it yet. I just thought of something. Canvas, Cartographers. Cartographers has some expansions coming out. Map expansions. I saw one at the game store, the Frozen Expanse. I saw Frozen Expanse at the game store. So I probably should have put this on my top 8 at some point, because there's 3 new map packs coming out for it. They are, I guess they'll be coming to retail. There's also some promo heroes. I'm not in a big rush to get the promo heroes. I'd like to have them, but that should be somewhere on the list. It can take Frosthaven's place. And, oh, I didn't buy it. I guess you want to know why I didn't just buy it when it was at the game store so I could support the local game store, and that is because they had like 10 copies. And I was like, oh, there's 10 copies. And the other thing is they've been remodeling the bathroom for the past 6 weeks. And so when the bladder needs to go, I have to actually leave the game store. And as I was leaving the game store, I looked and saw Frozen Expanse, and there were 10 copies. And I said, oh, this is no problem. So I got in my car and ran off to the bathroom and didn't come back, of course. And the next week when I went there, they had 0 copies. And that's cool. I'm happy that Canvas, Cartographers is extremely popular, but it's a little too popular for me to get one. And that's okay. They'll have more Frozen Expanse at some point, and I'll support the local game store, and I'm not deeply concerned about the 4 new hero promo cards. I'll get them when I get them, if I get them. Let's see. Number 3 is Marvel United X-Men. I have it. It came. It's probably about on time. I haven't unboxed them yet. I'll have to unbox them. Maybe on the channel. Maybe on the channel I will unbox them and it will be awesome. Yes. Ooh. I could do a video where I open the box and pull one out and give a on-the-spot review. Nate's reviews on the spot. Kind of like Nate's 8 on the spot. Maybe I'll give him reviews on a scale of 1 to 8. That'd be alright. Usually I do 1 to 4, with 1 being poor, and 2 being fair, and 3 being good, and 4 being excellent. Because 1 to 10 is too many numbers. Too many numbers. I don't know. Man, what's the difference between a 5.5 and a 6? Really? I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue. I couldn't even tell you the difference between a 5 and a 6. Or a 4. Or a 7. I don't know. But other people like it, so they should definitely use the 1 to 10 scale. I'm going to use 1 to 4. I guess I could also give it a 0. There could also be a 0 when I feel like it's not worth rating. So that's a 1 to 5, a 0 to 4. That's not bad. I'll think about that. Nate's rating. So we might do Marvel United on the spot. Here, I'll do it right now. Marvel United on the spot. This expansion gets a 4. A full 4. Excellent expansion. Because it has Beta Ray Bill, who's not on the cover for some reason. It's alright. That's fine. It's got Beta Ray Bill, it's got Valkyrie, it's got Loki. It's super awesome, and I love it. It's 4 out of 4. Play it. I play it all the time. I'll play it with you. Number 2, Dune Imperium Rise of Ix. It came out. I don't have it. It is Dune Imperium. Yes, baby. It's available. I'm concerned that it might ruin the game that I love very, very much. And I don't know how easy it is to put in and take apart the expansion. And quite frankly, if I had if I had $40, I'd probably spend it on living card games anyway. So there goes that one. And number 1 on the look back is America's favorite game about super adorable dragons. It's not out yet. It's Flamecraft. Everything I've heard is that Flamecraft is on schedule. It should be here one of these times. One of these times, September, October. And I will have it, and I will love it. And it will come with many things, many super cute dragons. Look, they're super cute dragons with nice jobs. I don't love jobs. I don't love my jobs. But these dragons seem to love their jobs. So that's fine. And that's probably still my number 1. As a matter of fact, I have to make a most anticipated upcoming video for Favorite Game Friday, so I better go do that now. And I've gone a little long anyway. So, next week we'll do another Nate's 8. I'll just do Nate's 8s forever. Yes. I'll do more Nate's 8s, and then I will do something else that I've forgotten. Oh, the mid-2022 look back. We're way past the middle of 2022 at this point, but that's fine. We'll just do a midway through, some percent of the way through 2022 look back. But first, Nate's 8s. Yes, we'll do those. So, that's next time. In the meantime, thanks for watching and take care.